Welcome, friends and family, to the National Academy Session 293 graduation. Before the ceremony begins, we will be showing a video called the National Academy Experience. While the video does not show your student, it does give you insight into what the past 10 weeks have been like for them. Now is a good time to check that your cell phone is silenced. The graduation ceremony will start at 10 a.m. Enjoy.
The unpopular law known as prohibition was difficult to enforce. Deadly criminals flourished, and corruption was rampant in state and local police departments. Public outcry led President Herbert Hoover to commission a study recommending centralized training to standardize and professionalize law enforcement agencies nationwide. FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover responded with a proposal to instruct select law enforcement personnel from across the country in the most modern techniques in crime detection, preparation, and organization. The FBI Police Training School opened July 29, 1935, and graduated its first class of 23 students in just 12 weeks. Over 8 decades and more than 50,000 graduates later, the FBI National Academy is recognized worldwide as the benchmark for professional law enforcement leadership development. Today, participants are immersed in a robust 10-week session of classes, networking events, and fitness instruction. They emerge from the program professionally enhanced, personally enriched, and plugged into a global network of lifelong partners. They come to Quantico from far and wide.
I'm a Special Agent Supervisor with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation.
I'm a captain with the Garner Police Department in Garner, North Carolina.
They come to carry on honorable legacies.
I have a number of friends and colleagues that have already attended the National Academy.
I think we both had people within our agencies that have been here before.
Some know the challenges they can expect to face.
Just being away from home, away from your family and loved ones and your work.
Most know what they expect to gain.
I'm going to sharpen my skills in leadership. I'm going to create network, relationships.
Looking forward to the camaraderie of all the other people and command staff around the United States and the world.
For all, the FBI National Academy, the NA, will be a unique and rewarding program that supports, promotes, and enhances the personal and professional development of law enforcement leaders. Rising law enforcement executives are nominated to enter the National Academy program. 250 candidates are selected to attend one of 4 annual sessions at the FBI Academy in Quantico, Virginia. Each is an elite group and an international one. 10% of the students attend from countries outside the U.S. Once they arrive, students register and strike up the first of many relationships they'll develop as they settle into their dorm rooms. The class is split into sections, which will report to homerooms throughout the session. Early on, students are welcomed to the academy. They shop at the PX for stylish NA gear and prepare for what's ahead. However, once students enter the classroom, there's no looking back.
First couple of days were a little rough. I'm a creature of habit, so it was a lot of new things and a lot of new people. But everybody here is great, students and faculty and staff alike.
At its core, the National Academy is an unmatched educational program built to develop leaders and sharpen critical thinking. The instructors are experienced FBI special agents and law enforcement professionals who use their advanced knowledge and practical know-how to draw out the group and facilitate dialogues. The students themselves are career professionals who bring their own extensive experience to the lively discussions.
I'm coming from a job where day to day I've got my head down doing business, and this opportunity has given me a chance to sort of sit back and learn from other people.
The courses focus on leadership and include issues such as legal, behavioral science, cyber threats, media training, fitness, and health. Over the 10 weeks, students can earn up to 17 college-accredited hours. NA enrichment seminars further enhance the students' learning by providing specialized resources and a range of subject matter experts who speak on topics of vital interest to law enforcement. In all, the lessons mastered here can lead to lifelong learning and strong ties for future cooperation.
The experience I've had and the knowledge that I've gained, I can't wait to get back to my police department to use it because it's just been phenomenal.
But for all the emphasis on exceptional academics, there's just as much focus on fitness and health.
We have PT standards back at the Illinois State Police that we have to meet every year. Certainly this is going to be harder than that, so I've been trying to prepare, and I've been learning a little bit about the Yellow Brick Road.
You might hear a comment like this at any NA session, because the National Academy believes that students must be physically as well as mentally fit to face the challenges of protecting their communities. As such, each student's schedule includes a class on fitness awareness and training, in addition to weekly fitness challenges.
Just to see where I started off on day one, where I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, to now I just feel like incredible hope. I feel great.
From day one, every student's fitness level is assessed and monitored closely. Each week, the pace and intensity of the challenge increases as the students push, pull, push up, pull up, lift, flip, swing, jump, do this, and run, and run, and run some more.
I gotta say, by the time you're done the 30 minutes or 20 minutes, you totally spent out, so you need to take a rest.
This exercise looks easy, but it's really hard. But we feel great.
It all leads up to the ultimate challenge, the legendary Yellow Brick Road. Even after 9 weeks of punishing preparation, students still need to qualify for this full-out endurance run, featuring an obstacle course designed, built, and maintained by the Marine Corps. Determination and teamwork will make the difference. As they navigate this brutal course of wooded trails, students feel the burn with every step, taste the grit as they splash through streams, and climb to new heights with every cliff scaled. Completion of the Yellow Brick Road is an accomplishment that students cherish. In recognition, each receives their own commemorative yellow brick, personalized with their NA class number, a coveted symbol of their endurance and a permanent reminder of their shared academy experience. Among the most enduring benefits for students of the National Academy program are the personal and professional bonds forged throughout the session. Students collaborate, share information, and gain valuable insights about their classmates' law enforcement organizations and practices. The NA program offers a variety of events designed to build relationships and establish personal connections outside the classroom and away from the gym. There's Patch, Pin, and Coin Night, when NA students trade uniform patches, pins, and other revered law enforcement items. Students themselves run the silent auction, where after obtaining donated items, they raise funds for a worthy charity, selected independently by each session. Everybody looks forward to preparing for one of the most anticipated highlights of the NA session. International Night, when international students pull out all the stops to share and showcase the food, drink, wardrobe, and culture of their home countries.
Also our coffee and dates from Saudi Arabia.
You get to meet the people, you get to learn their culture, you get to eat their food. It's you feel much closer to them, and it's fantastic. Everything's been delicious, and it's a lot of fun.
In 1962, President John F. Kennedy addressed the 70th session of the National Academy, recognizing the significant impact international students can bring to building global law enforcement partnerships. Escorted by a special police detail, National Academy students take part in the most deeply moving activity of the session during their visit to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. Students plan and participate in solemn tributes that include a wreath-laying ceremony with an honor guard, a roll call of fallen officers, and personal time to pay their respects to their comrades.
Coming here reminds me of what we give to the community, that ultimate sacrifice. I have a fellow officer friend who I knew when I first started in law enforcement who lost his life responding to a call.
Our department's from Hawaii. Even though we're kind of far away, we're not immune from something like this, and really appreciate, even more so.
You didn't have to know anybody on that wall or any name that was read, and you could see the emotions throughout the crowd. And that's why we really are a unique profession. We are a brother and sisterhood, and when one grieves, we all grieve.
Back at the Academy, there's one organization that extends the students' unique experience beyond their time at Quantico.
The FBI National Academy Associates is the world's most prestigious and exclusive organization for law enforcement professionals. Only those who graduated from the National Academy can be members of the National Academy Associates. During the 10 weeks that the students are here, they develop a network of friends and connections. Through the National Academy Associates, we can extend that network to all the students who graduated before, as well as all of the students who will come and follow in their footsteps. We've got 44 domestic chapters and 4 international chapters, so through those chapters we can actually cover the globe and make sure that the bonds that are formed here and the lessons that are learned here don't end here, but actually continue to be used for the betterment of law enforcement, for the betterment of communities around the world, and for the betterment of the students themselves.
Graduation Day. It's both an ending and a beginning. 10 weeks of intense learning, physical accomplishment, and empowering connection have earned every participant great rewards.
I'd tell somebody that if they were doing it, don't give up. The selection process for the National Academy can be grueling, but I'll tell you, it's worth it. It'll open every opportunity and every door that it can for you in your law enforcement career.
Some of the personal connections I've made have been with the other women leaders in law enforcement. Being able to interact with them and share the same experiences, the same struggles, and knowing that we can persevere and others have done it too.
If you're looking to grow as a professional and as a human being, I highly recommend the FBI National Academy.
FBI National Academy, it's the experience of a lifetime.
Good morning, and please be seated. Welcome, everybody, to Quantico, Virginia. My name is Brian Dugan. I'm the Assistant Director of the FBI's Training Academy. I'm honored to welcome all the family and friends to our FBI Academy and thrilled that you could join us today for the graduation of National Academy Class 29-3. And to the guests and members of our FBI, Marine Corps, and National Academy families, welcome home. First, one important note. It's a bit of a tradition here at our graduations. If you have a child with you and they get fussy or start crying and get frustrated, please stay with us. It's those cries and those voices that remind us of our mission and why we're here and are part of the celebration. So again, please do not feel like you have to leave. To begin today's ceremony, I ask if you're able to, please stand for the presentation of colors by the FBI Honor Guard and the singing of the national anthem by Amanda Ray Woosley of the FBI's International Operations Division. Afterwards, please remain standing for the invocation. Present.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. Congratulations to each of you. In 2008, I walked across this very stage with my classmates from session 232. I knew then that graduating the FBI National Academy was the most important achievement and accomplishment I had made in my law enforcement career. And after 42 years of service, it still is. Please join me in a moment of prayer. Father God, you have blessed me with the capacity to learn. And I pray to you, our God, to show me now how to use it wisely and find a way somehow to make the world that I live in a better place. Grant me faith and courage, Lord, and put purpose in my days. And show me how to serve you, our Lord, with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all my strength. So that my education, my knowledge, and my skills may find their true fulfillment as I learn to do your will, and that I may ever be aware of your presence in everything I do. Knowledge comes from learning, and wisdom comes from you, our God. These things we pray, now and forever, in your most holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce today's distinguished members of the Platform Party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Seated in the front row immediately to my left, Commander Joseph Swalawa, spokesperson for NA 293. Kash Patel, Director of the FBI. Jason Kaplan, Acting Assistant Director of the FBI's International Operations Division. Craig Peterson, President of the National Academy Associates. Seated in the second row, Robert Conti, Assistant Director, FBI's Office of Partner Engagement. Michael Hardy, Chaplain, FBI National Academy Associates. Brian Gustafson of the University of Virginia. Colonel Jenny Colgate, Commanding Officer, United States Marine Corps Base Quantico. And Michael Barbuti, Special Agent in charge of training for the DEA. And seated in the third row, Rebecca Vasilakos, Unit Chief of the National Academy Unit. Please join me in welcoming today's platform. We also have with us today graduates of past National Academy sessions, some representing multiple generations of graduates and all representing the lifelong bond resulting from this program. Would our past National Academy graduates please stand to be recognized for their service? I'd also like to recognize 5 individuals who have been instrumental in guiding the members of this class throughout their training. The class counselors for NA 293, Supervisory Special Agent Mark Boschman, Supervisory Special Agent John Cronin, Supervisory Special Agent Ted Delacour, Special Agent Greg Michelli, and Supervisory Special Agent Bridget Trella. Thank you for investing your time and energy in guiding the National Academy students through their time here, mentoring them along the way, and your commitment to leadership and dedication to the training mission. Before we go any further, I would like us all to remember, with a moment of silence, for the 11 law enforcement professionals in the United States who have been killed in the line of duty since the beginning of the year. Thank you. NA 293. Side by side with each other for the last 10 weeks, you built friendships, partnerships, and demonstrated your continuous dedication and commitment to learning and getting better at what you do. For yourselves, for your departments, for your communities, and everyone else back home that you serve. This commitment and the strengthening of law enforcement bonds through the National Academy dates back many decades. In 1935, during the gangster era, the FBI worked with local law enforcement around the country and opened the FBI Police Training School in Washington, D.C. And in 1940, the FBI operated the very first National Academy session here at Quantico in a small building that was loaned to the FBI. In 1962, President Kennedy authorized the education for international students. As a result, typically, more than 10% of a National Academy class is made up of students from international law enforcement partners around the world, which means that you get to run the yellow brick road and sing bad karaoke with law enforcement colleagues not just from Memphis to Minneapolis, but from Slovenia to Singapore. But these experiences and relationships don't just make for good war stories when you leave Quantico. We guarantee they'll also play in your future law enforcement careers. In one case, 2 girls went missing in Canton, Massachusetts, and the police received word the girls were headed for New York City. Canton's police chief was a National Academy grad, and he connected with one of his former NA classmates, a New York City police detective lieutenant, and asked for help to track them down. Within 8 hours, the 2 girls were back home in Canton. As the Canton police chief said, the little girls were not found on the city streets of New York City, but in the halls of National Academy. A few years ago, a police lieutenant in Florida was tracking a con man that fled the country after stealing millions of dollars from investors. The investigation pointed toward Thailand, but the police were having a hard time locating him. The lieutenant remembered he had a National Academy classmate from the Royal Thai Police. He sent him an email with a description of the con man, and within 24 hours received an email back simply saying, "We've located him." The suspect was then extradited to the United States for prosecution. These kinds of relationships are what the National Academy is all about. It means that now that you have 243 law enforcement officers throughout the country and across the globe who will forever be in your corner, as well as NA grads from the past and NA grads we have not even met yet. So as you sit here today, thinking back about the past weeks and maybe about the emails you have to get back to or the home projects you still have to take care of, make sure you remember now that you have this great network, both in the FBI and across law enforcement. We are all here with you, and we can't wait to hear and see the great things you're going to do to protect and serve all of our communities. Now, each graduating National Academy class selects a spokesperson to represent them. And now I have the honor of introducing the spokesperson for Session 293. Joseph Wallawa began his law enforcement career in 2004 as a deputy in the Scott County, Iowa Sheriff's Office. He later joined the Orange County Sheriff's Office in California, in which he retired from in 2024. Commander Wallawa now serves in the Berea Police Department as a Support Services Division Commander. Please welcome the National Academy Session 293 class spokesperson, Commander Joseph Wallawa.
Good morning, family, friends, Academy staff, and special guests. It's my honor to serve as the class spokesperson on this momentous day on behalf of Class 293. Before we go any further, I just want to really quick say, Director Patel, I just want to say thank you on behalf of Class 293. Just a heartfelt thank you. Our class is truly grateful for the hospitality and welcoming environment here at the FBI National Academy. The training and experiences we've had over the last 10 weeks are unmatched. And I tell you what, the world of policing, and quite frankly the world, is better because of the work you do and the work your agency does. So just thank you very much. Now, before I share a few thoughts on our experiences here at the National Academy, I want to take a moment to acknowledge a few folks in the room. First, I want to acknowledge my fellow section leaders, to Tina, Liz, Chris, and Amy. Thank you for being amazing leaders and the best partners I could have asked for as we navigated these last 10 weeks. Now, at this time, I'd like to ask the following Class 293 members to stand. Jason Seacrest, Vince Booker, Chris Whiting, and Pete Piazza, please stand. So the reason I'm asking these gentlemen to stand is because these 4 members of Class 293 are what we call legacy members. That means they were preceded by their fathers at this academy. Now, I understand that a couple of the fathers couldn't make it, but I've been assured that they're watching at home online, so we're going to give you a shout out to you fathers at home. So I'm going to call out their names now. That's Lawrence Whiting, NA Class 126, Ron Seacrest, NA Class 144, Fred Booker, NA Class 185, Peter Piazza, NA Class 226, and Vince Booker's uncle, Paul Jefferson, NA Class 151. Please stand if you can and be acknowledged, and let's give everybody a round of applause, please. Thank you. So I have one last group I want to acknowledge, and I'm compelled to acknowledge them. So we're lucky in our class because we have classmates that represent the United States military. So while all of our service members represent the United States Army, Air Force, Navy, the Marine Corps, and Coast Guard, would you please stand and be acknowledged, please? Thank you. Also, thank you for your work worldwide in protecting our interests and safety here in the homeland. So while family and friends will undoubtedly have a chance to hear about our experiences over the last 10 weeks, I'm going to take a moment to kind of give you, paint a picture of what it's like here for Class 293. The first thing I want to highlight is our return to dorm life. So most of us haven't done this since college or early in our careers, and I was pretty fortunate because Jason over there was my roommate, and we couldn't have gone along any better, but I got to tell you, there's something about sharing like a room with a complete stranger for 10 weeks that's just, well, let's just say it's different. Okay, I'll leave it there, all right? What happens in the NA dorm room stays there. Oh, we're moving on. All right, of course, sharing laundry facilities with hundreds of students was a blast. And, I learned a lot, but I think of all the things I learned over the last 10 weeks, my improvement in skills in laundry alone was worth the price of admission. To my wife, right? She's super pumped about that. Yay. All right, moving on. Great conversations took place in and out of the classroom. We learned much from each other, and there wasn't a day where I didn't glean a bit of wisdom from my classmates. I especially appreciate the time we got to spend and learn from our international partners. So from my tribal language, you may not know this, I'm from Uganda. So from my tribal language of Rutoro, I say to my international partners, Webale Muno, which translates to mean just one more. No, wait, I'm sorry. That's wrong. It means thank you. Thank you very much for being here. I'm thankful to your coaches for sending you here. Just an amazing experience to get to know you all. All right, so the trips to Philadelphia and New York were epic. Thanks to Kelly, Chris, Leo, I see you there, for rolling out the red carpet during our time in your cities. It's just really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And then who could forget the Code Reds, huh? Who could forget the Code Reds? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, a Code Red is when the Academy events are either delayed or they even halt Academy events due to extreme weather. And apparently this was one of the snowiest seasons in recent years, and so we had a few Code Reds. So the statute of limitations is passed, so I can finally answer the questions that, a lot of us have these questions, but nobody knew the answers, so I can tell you the answer. It was me. I ordered the Code Red. You're gosh darn right I did. Okay. All right, who can forget Texas night, Louisiana night, and International night when our classmates stood with pride as they represented their various hometowns. Breaking bread with our brothers and sisters only brought us closer together. Then there was physical training where the staff pushed us to perform at our best, culminating in the Yellow Brick Road. Our counselors were always there for us, especially when our classmates faced personal tragedies and challenges, and we appreciate your guidance. But my favorite part was getting to know you, the people in Class 293. What I can tell you about Class 293 for all of you watching online and many of you know in the audience is this group is a resilient group. My classmates have faced the toughest tragedies a person can experience, from losing friends in the line of duty to surviving deadly encounters to facing personal loss. This class had to overcome so much to be here today. In some ways, I think it's these challenges that also led to our collective ability to lead the future of law enforcement. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the fact that during our time here, our classmates from North Las Vegas, Nevada, and Newark, New Jersey lost officers. These men made the ultimate sacrifice while protecting their communities, and so our prayers are with you and your agencies, Vince and Wahidi. So switching gears, a wise man once said, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." This same love pushed us to take on the role of protector within our respective communities. You see, for decades, Class 293, they donned their uniform and badge, prepared to do anything to protect our communities. And while it may not be the first thing that comes to mind as our great motivator, the truth is, it does take love to do what we've done. Class 293, I'm going to challenge you to do one thing today, and that's lead with love. If you lead with love, you'll always do the right things for the people in your organizations. By setting that example, your people will go out into the world and they'll protect and serve always with love as their great motivator. Now, I know the concept of love seems a bit odd, especially because we're still thrill seekers and we love the physicality and excitement of our jobs, but I would argue that it's the love of humankind that drives men and women to pursue this noble profession. Our calling is driven by love. That's a love for family, a love for friends, a love for country, and a love for humankind. So today, I challenge you to just lean into love. Let love guide your decisions to supply your teams with the resources, the training, and the support that they need. Let love allow you to personally sacrifice so that your teams may get more. Let love motivate the guidance and sometimes the direction and correction you have to give. Finally, let love send you out of this auditorium today to say thank you to your family and friends. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you for staying back, holding the fort while we were here at FBI camp. Having a great time, but holding the fort, mowing lawns, just taking care of all the kids, all that stuff you did. Thank you to your family members. So as I close, I'd like to comment on one last comment, and it's, I tell you, my roommate, I mentioned him a couple times, Jason, is from the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. We used to have these regular deep conversations. It's great, one of the many conversations. And Jason was big into stoicism and philosophy, and we would just sit there and just have these great deep conversations. So it only seems appropriate that I end with a quote from a philosopher, the famous philosopher Plato, and it goes like this: YOLO, you only live once. Wait a minute, hold on a second, sorry about that. Whoa. Let's try that again. I'm going to try that again one last time. Here we go. Plato said, "Love is the joy of the good, the wonder of the wise, and the amazement of the gods." Class 293, it's been an honor to grow with you, to struggle with you, to learn from you, to succeed with you. Class 293, I love you. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Joseph. Director Patel, as the Assistant Director of Training Division, I certify that all present members of National Academy Session 293 have met or exceeded the requirements for graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming FBI Director Kash Patel.
Thank you, everybody. As my team knows, I generally go off script, so we're going to start right now. Joseph, this is pretty cool. Your family's from Uganda. My father was born and raised in Uganda. My father fled a genocidal dictatorship in the 70s of Idi Amin and came here. And I highlight that because I don't think there's another country on God's green earth that two guys with ancestral homes from Uganda could be leading the law enforcement mission in this world. So I think that's pretty cool. And to me, it speaks to the theme that I'm going to talk about here today. Congratulations to you, Class 293, for journeying on through your law enforcement careers when you've already given us so much, to double down and give us so much more. But before I get to you, I want to get to your family and friends and those of your loved ones who are seated here and some of you are watching. We all know that it takes an important support structure to do the jobs that we do, to wake up every day and to possibly know that our loved ones might not see us again. You all have been doing that on a daily basis for decades. So to the moms and dads, granddads and grandmas, sons and daughters, uncles and aunts, cousins, and everyone else that's here, I just want to take a moment to thank you for your endless sacrifice, because your endless sacrifice is what allows this country and our communities to be safe, because these warriors are on the front lines every single day. So thank you, all of you back there. I'm told that this program has been going on for 90 years, and you are now a member of a class of 56,000 graduates from the National Academy. That is awesome. That is the largest force I have ever heard of when it comes to law enforcement, to have a brotherhood and a sisterhood like this. So to me, to be standing up here and saying a few words over your class is quite an honor. So to the class here, I know you guys have learned about strong partnerships. And one of the things that I have always championed since my nomination and since my confirmation is the importance of local and state law enforcement. It is what drives the security apparatus in this country to success or failure. Y'all are the key cog in the machinery that keeps us safe. You have my promise that the FBI will provide you with and continue to provide you with every resource you need to conduct the mission that you do out in the communities. And that goes to teamwork. It takes a team, not one unit, not one squad, not one PC, not one sheriff. It takes a team to get it done. And the thing I learned in my career as a terrorism prosecutor and a civilian over at JSOC was the interagency process is not just a federal process of embedding federal agents and staff in one location. Some of the best cases I ever ran on this planet were out of Joint Terrorism Task Forces, where local law enforcement and state law enforcement officers were embedded to do the work of the investigatory needs that that agency required. And some of the best cases I ever brought were because of cops like you. And you have my promise that at every step of the way, the FBI has an opportunity to fold you into our overall community. We are going to do so because we need you to protect our communities across this country. It's another reminder to me of another anecdote that I'm a big hockey guy. I've been playing since I was 4, and since I couldn't make it to the NHL, I'm now standing here today. It's not a bad consolation prize. But the greatest thing for me in sporting history was the 1980 Miracle on Ice. And every day, I'm reminded of some of my friends that are on that team and the adversity that they overcame. You guys take on that adversity every single day. And I want you to remember that. It is equally as important as when they took on communism and the Soviet Union. Y'all are taking on the front lines of violent crime, the likes of which our planet has not seen in this capacity. You have a team with you here, back at home in Washington, D.C., and in every field office the FBI has a representative. That team is going to combat violent crime. We are going to crush violent crime. We are going to stop allowing the death of an American citizen every 7 minutes from a drug overdose. We are going to stop a woman and child from being raped every 6 minutes in this country. We are going to stop homicides from happening twice an hour. And we are most definitely going to curtail and hopefully stop line of duty deaths and casualties. Far too often in my short tenure, I have made the call to the chiefs and families and the PCs of those that have fallen in my short time here. I will make that call every single time. It will be the hardest call I will make, but it's an impossible reality for the families to come back from. So the least thing that I can do is give you my word that you have all the resources you need when that happens to your community. But more importantly, you have all the resources that we can bear to prevent that from happening while you take on this important mission of fighting violent crime. We are going to track down violent criminals. We are not going to let them hide in our communities. Gangs are not a safe haven in the United States of America. They are a target for our law enforcement community, and we will go after them with vigor. The FBI, partnering with our local law enforcement not just in the United States, but around the world, has had some recent monumental successes. And we don't stop based on a timeline. I want to highlight an example. One of the FBI's 10 most wanted was Rafael Cara-Quintero, and I'm sure you've now heard about him. He murdered DEA agent, one of them is accused of kidnapping of the murder of the DEA agent. We brought him back some 40 years later because no one is allowed to take the life of a law enforcement officer under my watch and get away with it. He will spend the rest of his life, if he's lucky, in a federal penitentiary, and that's where we will leave him. But that process was a decades-long campaign that preceded me. We were able to bring it to closure, but we will treat every case like that when it comes to fallen law enforcement. We will equally work to avenge one of our most precious missions, the national security mission. As you also may have heard, just last week we were able to bring back from Pakistan the individual responsible as being one of the architects of the Abbey Gate bombing and murdering 13 service members during that disastrous withdrawal in Afghanistan. They said it couldn't be done, but because we partnered with law enforcement, but because we were able to get intelligence here on the ground in America, and because we were able to flex the might of the United States of America overseas, that individual is now, who's known as Jafar, is also awaiting trial here in the United States of America, and we're not done. We're going to get the rest of his crew, and they will also be spending the rest of their life, if they're lucky, in the United States Penitentiary. Our agents don't work alone, though. Agencies like the Texas Department of State Safety, Fort Worth PD, Toronto Service, and countless others have supported our investigations and our federal partners. In order to keep up the momentum of dismantling the cartels that are causing so much violence here, both drug-related and gang-related, we are going to need to combine our efforts. We are going to need you to go back to your communities and tell them what you've learned here and the importance and the significance of partnership, of teamwork. Just in this room today, in your class, 48 states and 24 countries are represented in your class. I kind of want to know what the 2 states that didn't show up are and can shout them out, but we'll do that. We'll do that another time. Maybe I'm not doing a good enough job. But that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's monumentally impressive that so many of you would take 10 weeks away from your families, come all the way east to Washington, D.C. and Quantico, double down on the training that you've already had to excel yet again when you go back out into your law enforcement communities. And I hope you tell everybody about the National Academy Program, because we want it to continue. And we want more and more and more of your colleagues here. We're going to accommodate as many as we possibly can, because the mission cannot fail. And you are the tip of the spear for this mission. I have another example of, actually brings me back to Uganda, of teamwork, where I took part in a Joint Terrorism Task Force operation for the 2010 World Cup bombings. And though that case was run out of the FBI New York field office with some brilliant agents, 2 of my detectives were from the NYPD. And I think one of them was a graduate of the National Academy. And I was able to actually, ironically, go to my father's ancestral home, and we were able to find 14 al-Shabaab individuals responsible for blowing up 78 individuals, including 1 American. And we were able to bring them to justice in East Africa. But we were able to do that because of the local law enforcement relationships that the FBI has. Your impacts do not just affect people in the United States of America. Your jobs echo across the oceans and across the continents. And that's just one small example that I was able to be honored to be a part of. Training, training, training. One of the things that the Bureau does well, I believe, is training. Whether it's OSAT or other types of training, firearms, weapons, SWAT, what have you, we try to achieve the highest standard of training so that we can invite you to participate in it. We have a team dedicated to that, and they've trained over 90,000 individuals so far. So for the last 10 weeks, y'all have had to live in dorm rooms, which I guess has its ups and downs. Hopefully the chow didn't suck. But I think You know, look, I tell everybody every day, I'm not a cop. I'm never going to be a cop. I can't teach you how to do your jobs. But as I've told my FBI staff, my FBI employees, and my FBI federal agents, my job is singular, to make sure you have all the resources you need to go out there and protect our children, to protect our family, to protect our playgrounds, to protect our schools, and to protect our way of life. Our job is singular, that anyone who wishes to do harm to our way of life or our citizenry, here or abroad, will face the full wrath of this law enforcement empire that we have built here in the United States of America. And you will not have to deal with the politics or the media or anything else. That is my job. I will take that on for each and every one of you. I do it 24/7. There is nothing they can say about me that they haven't said in front of me, in front of my parents, and it will never bother me. The only thing that will bother me is if they lie about you and your mission, and I will not allow that, and I will not tolerate that. You have my word that while you are breaching the doors to secure this country, I will breach every obstacle thrown in front of you that I have the ability to do so. And I will rely on you as I crisscross this country and come visit the resident agencies and our SAC offices. I look forward to seeing you in your local PCs and sheriff's offices and police departments. That, to me, is as equally as important as seeing every FBI office that we have. Because the security of this country and the safety of our communities depends on you. That is a monumental mission that you have volunteered and given your lives for. And it will be complete. It will see mission success because of the teamwork that I have talked about. So when you leave here today, find one thing that you have loved to do outside of the law enforcement world, whatever it is. And remember that every single day you put on the shield. For me, it's on Sundays, and it's God, hockey, and beer. And sometimes in a different order. But I say that with some levity because you need a bit of respite outside of the chaos that we encounter every single day. So I hope that you have something like that that you can turn to. And remember to turn to it every now and then. Because we cannot go 24/7 as a singular man, but we can go 24/7 as a singular force. So to you, I want to congratulate you, class 243, for graduating the National Academy. I want to congratulate you for walking the halls of Quantico and for ever being a part of this institution. And most importantly, I want to thank you for putting the mission first and having the courage to put foot to ass to this country. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Director Patel. And once again, good morning, everyone. Will the graduating class please rise? Director Patel, it is my pleasure to present you the 293rd session of the FBI National Academy. The members of this class have performed with distinction during the past 10 weeks and have satisfactorily completed all phases of the course of instruction. I respectfully recommend that diplomas be awarded to the members of this class. Ladies and gentlemen, the 293rd session of the FBI National Academy was formed in 5 sections. Each section then elected a representative. Diplomas will be awarded by section, and each elected representative will lead their section to the stage. The FBI special agent who served as the counselor for each section will be the last to receive their diploma. And with that, I'd like to start with Section A Representative Christina Perkins, Santa Barbara County District Attorney's Office, Santa Barbara, California. Nicholas E. Angel, Maui County Police Department, Wailuku, Hawaii. Kevin S. Aid, Maryland Transportation Authority Police, Baltimore, Maryland. Heath M. Boackle, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Birmingham, Alabama. Vincent Booker, North Las Vegas Police Department, North Las Vegas, Nevada. Jonathan D. Boucher, Henderson Police Department, Henderson, Nevada. Matthew D. Campion, Cape Coral Police Department, Cape Coral, Florida. Matthew A. Daughtry, Parkview Health, Police, and Public Safety, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Adam M. DeCamp, Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation, Des Moines, Iowa. Christopher Dees, Middleborough Police Department, Middleborough, Massachusetts. Rodney H. Dickerson, Williston Police Department, Williston, North Dakota. Matthew R. Greathouse, Lexington Police Department, Lexington, Kentucky. James R. Greenham, Erie County Sheriff's Office, Sandusky, Ohio. Scott Richard Heil, Bridgewater Police Department, Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Ryan Irving, Monroe Police Department, Monroe, Washington. Audrey Jandel, Police Judiciaire, Mulhouse, France. Sandy Kosiper, Slovenia National Bureau of Investigation, Ljubljana, Slovenia. Andrew Kutsifis, New South Wales Police Force, Sydney, Australia. Matthew D. Langen, Collin County Sheriff's Office, McKinney, Texas. Matthew Lennick, Billings Police Department, Billings, Montana. Sean D. Lockridge, Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, Montgomery, Alabama. Jeff Madaman, Minneapolis St. Paul Airport Police Department, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Justin Marinari, Brazos County Sheriff's Office, Bryan, Texas. Peter Martinek, City of Dover Police Department, Dover, Delaware. Michael D. Matarazza, Town of Crawford Police Department, Pine Bush, New York. Ryan Maynard, Connecticut State Police, Middletown, Connecticut. Joshua Andrew McCain, Lowndes County Sheriff's Department, Columbus, Mississippi. Anthony Patrick McQuestion, Oak Creek Police Department, Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Jeremy Medina, Houston Police Department, Houston, Texas. James Nez Mesidor, Florida International University Police Department, Miami, Florida. Vladan Mrkovic, Ministry of the Interior, Belgrade, Republic of Serbia. Michael R. Muraski, McHenry County Sheriff's Office, Woodstock, Illinois. George A. Ocampo, Department of the Army, Criminal Investigation Division, Europe Field Office, Germany. Heriberto Perez Angeles, Oakland Police Department, Oakland, California. Peter A. Piazza, Will County Sheriff's Department, Joliet, Illinois. Stephanie Ricks, Fort Worth Police Department, Fort Worth, Texas. Christopher M. Roberts, Bartholomew County Sheriff's Office, Columbus, Indiana. Sean Michael Rooney, Metropolitan Police Department, Washington, District of Columbia. John Scanlon, Palm Beach Police Department, Palm Beach, Florida. Mark Schlom, United States Navy, Gulfport, Mississippi. Jason C. Sechrist, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Douglas, Georgia. Saeed Ali Akbar Shah, Federal Investigation Agency, Islamabad, Pakistan. Michael Anthony Sickles, United States Marine Corps, Washington, District of Columbia. Brian James Smith, City of Huntington Beach Police Department, Huntington Beach, California. Kevin R. Smith, 341st Security Forces Squadron, Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana. Spencer Lawrence Snelling, Montana Division of Criminal Investigation, Billings, Montana. Chase A. Sons, Tullahoma Police Department, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Steve Spodiak, Park County Sheriff's Office, Fairplay, Colorado. Michael Patrick Stirk, San Diego Police Department, San Diego, California. Raymond Togapata, Royal Solomon Islands Police Force, Honiara, Solomon Islands. Ryan Wigley, Madison Police Department, Madison, Mississippi. And Section A Counselor, Mark H. Boscheman, Federal Bureau of Investigation. And our Section B representative, Elizabeth Marie Frost, Zionsville Police Department, Zionsville, Indiana. Austin L. Amat, Muskegon County Sheriff's Office, Muskegon, Michigan. Josh Adcock, Illinois State Police, Springfield, Illinois. Nicole Cecilia Adazio, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, West Palm Beach, Florida. Daniel J. Albrecht, Town of Cheektowaga Police Department, Cheektowaga, New York. Abdi Rahman Ali, Minneapolis Police Department, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Dennis J. Barrier II, Marion Police Department, Marion, North Carolina. Joseph A. Berry, San Diego County Sheriff's Office, San Diego County, California. Joseph I. Beal, Springfield Police Department, Springfield, Illinois. St. Maurice Brown IV, United States Marine Corps, Criminal Investigation Division, Quantico, Virginia. Eric R. Canaday, Oklahoma Highway Patrol, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Christopher Carter, Dallas Area Rapid Transit Police Department, Dallas, Texas. Robert Casal, Lee County Sheriff's Office, Fort Myers, Florida. Frederick Chambers, Fairfax County Police Department, Fairfax County, Virginia. S. David Claridge, Fife Police Department, Fife, Washington. Kevin L. Davenport, Sumter County Sheriff's Office, Wildwood, Florida. Alper Ekmek Giolu, Turkish Gendarmerie General Command, Ankara, Turkey. Dustin David Ellenberg, Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office, Gonzala, Louisiana. Thomas Engen, Swedish Security Service, Stockholm, Sweden. Jana C. Forner, Grand Rapids Police Department, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Monty Fox, Tigard Police Department, Tigard, Oregon. Cassandra Garvin, Suffolk Police Department, Suffolk, Virginia. Ruben Gutierrez Jr., USS Carl Vinson, United States Navy, San Diego, California. Lisa M. Hayes, Emporia Police Department, Emporia, Kansas. Jennifer R. Hodgman, Rochester Police Department, Rochester, Minnesota. Marula Carsandiu, Hellenic Police, Athens, Greece. Patrick James Kiley, Town of Vienna Police Department, Vienna, Virginia. Matthew L. Kunert, Lower Providence Township Police Department, Eagleville, Pennsylvania. Matthew J. Leahy, Fitchburg Police Department, Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Michael Martin, Snohomish County Sheriff's Office, Everett, Washington. Scott Britt McCumbee, Valdez Police Department, Valdez, Alaska. Nicole S. McGee, Michigan State Police, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Richard Meeks, Fort Myers Police Department, Fort Myers, Florida. Christopher Andrew Mays, Laverne Police Department, Laverne, Tennessee. Jeremy E. Nicolo, Daytona Beach Police Department, Daytona Beach, Florida. Robert Scott Nitz, Perryville Police Department, Perryville, Maryland. Joshua Norum, Streamwood Police Department, Streamwood, Illinois. Timothy E. Okasik, St. Charles Police Department, St. Charles, Illinois. Dennis M. Payne, Jr., Rockport Police Department, Rockport, Texas. Jamie M. Pavel, Prince William County Police Department, Prince William County, Virginia. Otis D. Perkins, Office of the Alabama Attorney General, Montgomery, Alabama. Jason K. Piercy, Social Security Administration, Office of the Inspector General, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Juan Carlos Pijuan, Boca Raton Police Department, Boca Raton, Florida. Raimundo M. Reyna, Jr., Los Banos Police Department, Los Banos, California. Luke L. Sherman, North Augusta Police Department of Public Safety, North Augusta, South Carolina. Jeffrey Paul Slater, Walnut Creek Police Department, Walnut Creek, California. Anthony Matt Stokes, Garland Police Department, Garland, Texas. Jaime A. Suarez, Seguin Police Department, Seguin, Texas. Ryan Todd, Whittier Police Department, Whittier, California. Mark Patrick Wagner, Jr., Shelby County Sheriff's Office, Memphis, Tennessee. Wahidi Wilson, Newark Police Division, Newark, New Jersey. Yan Kin Mon, Corrupt Practices Investigation Bureau, Singapore. and Counselor Jonathan Wayne Cronin, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Section C Representative Christopher L. Whiting, Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, Paramus, New Jersey. Giovanni Angelini, Guardia di Fienza, Rome, Italy. Jeremy J. Arnett, Pentagon Force Protection Agency, Washington, District of Columbia. Rory J. Atcity, Navajo Police Department, Window Rock, Arizona. Theodore W. Avery, Greenfield Police Department, Greenfield, California. Brian Curtis Baker, Memorial Villages Police Department, Houston, Texas. Shannon K. Barnes, Lacey Police Department, Lacey, Washington. Thomas S. Berlinski, East Rutherford Police Department, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Andrew Matthew Carvalho, Hawaii Police Department, Hilo, Hawaii. Chandler Cathy, Monroe Police Department, Monroe, North Carolina. Michael Copenhaver, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office, Oregon City, Oregon. Joseph Costello, Morris County Prosecutor's Office, Morristown, New Jersey. Jared DeAndrea, Watertown Police Department, Watertown, Connecticut. Tommy Evans, Edmond Police Department, Edmond, Oklahoma. Timothy Gardner, Westbrook Police Department, Westbrook, Maine. Raymond W. Gill IV, University of Mary Washington Police Department, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Thomas Wessinger Griffin, Chapin Police Department, Chapin, South Carolina. Ryan Allen Hepler, Rocky Mount Police Department, Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Joshua Michael Hunt, Medway Drug Enforcement Agency, Wooster, Ohio. Timothy E. Janesco Jr., Pennsylvania State Police, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Stephen Jenks, Bay County Sheriff's Office, Panama City, Florida. Wilbert Jeremias, Collinsville Police Department, Collinsville, Illinois. Matthew Thomas Johnson, Gaston County Police Department, Gastonia, North Carolina. Angie Jones Arambidi, Austin Police Department, Austin, Texas. Maldria Jones Williams, Jamaica Constabulary Force, Kingston, Jamaica. Dohan Kim, Busan Metropolitan Police Agency, Busan, Republic of Korea. Anthony Kolsar, Franklin County Sheriff's Office, Columbus, Ohio. Christoph Konsevich, New York Police Department, New York City, New York. Coleman J. Laws III, Hendersonville Police, Hendersonville, North Carolina. Michael Lopez, Wasilla Police Department, Wasilla, Alaska. Mark T. Maguth, Cleveland Division of Police, Cleveland, Ohio. Whitney M. McCormick, Tampa Police Department, Tampa, Florida. Chad E. McKnight, Culpeper County Sheriff's Office, Culpeper, Virginia. Lee W. Mixon Jr., Moncks Corner Police Department, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Matthew J. Murray, San Antonio Police Department, San Antonio, Texas. Brian A. O'Malley, Union County Prosecutor's Office, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Leo Park, New York City Police Department, New York City, New York. Frederico Casada, Yonkers Police Department, Yonkers, New York. Heather Richardson, Norfolk Sheriff's Office, City of Norfolk, Virginia. Tabitha G. Rogers, Union County Sheriff's Office, Monroe, North Carolina. Mohammed Abdullah Saleh, Directorate of Suleimaniye General, Asayish, Kurdistan Region of Iraq. Samuel Samaru, Broward County Sheriff's Office, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Philip Andrew Samples, Statesboro Police Department, Statesboro, Georgia. James Scarborough, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Nashville, Tennessee. Brian R. Shellman, St. Louis County Police Department, St. Louis, Missouri. Stephen Douglas Sweatman, Rochester Police Department, Rochester, New York. Ra'in Vossman, Estonia Police and Border Guard Board, Tartu, Estonia. Gregory L. Williams II, Kansas City Police Department, Kansas City, Missouri. Tashera Windley, Bergen County Sheriff's Office, Hackensack, New Jersey. Robert Jason Wofford, Middle Tennessee State University Police Department, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And Counselor Ted P. Delacour, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Section D Representative Amy A. Rhodes, Lawrence, Kansas Police Department, Lawrence, Kansas. Ralph Barry Agathine, Seychelles Police Force, Victoria, Seychelles. Hamad Nasser Al-Jafari, Drug Enforcement Administration, Doha, Qatar. Kara Apple, Palo Alto Police Department, Palo Alto, California. Jared M. Buchanan, Edgewood Police Department, Edgewood, Kentucky. Ira P. Bush, City of Erie Police, Erie, Pennsylvania. Ermin Chavez, Texas Department of Public Safety, El Paso, Texas. Brian Christensen, South Arkansas University System Police Department, Magnolia, Arkansas. Brandon A. Coffey, North Carolina Wildlife Resource Commission, Raleigh, North Carolina. Donald M. Cummings, Carroll Stream Police Department, Carroll Stream, Illinois. Derek Sean Fryman, Hamilton Police Department, Hamilton, Ohio. Sean Goletsky, Coast Guard Investigative Service, San Diego, California. Margarita Govia, Laredo Police Department, Laredo, Texas. Lee M. Hackbert, United States Army, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Willie E. Hall III, Department of Homeland Security, Office of Inspector General, Washington, District of Columbia. Peter William Hansen, Suffolk County Police Department, Yappahannock, New York. Stephen Ivory, Laurel Police Department, Laurel, Maryland. Aaron M. James, DeKalb County Police Department, Decatur, Georgia. Peter Johnson, Drug Enforcement Administration, Arlington, Virginia. Anthony Keys, Muscatine Police Department, Muscatine, Iowa. Christopher S. Kopic, Albany County Sheriff's Office, Albany, New York. Aldo F. Legge, Center Township Police Department, Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. Ricky L. Long, Jr., Dalton Police Department, City of Dalton, Georgia. Brandon Maddox, Coast Guard Investigative Service, Miami, Florida. Brian Scott Maldonado, Sacramento County District Attorney's Office, Sacramento, California. George R. Maxfield, Jr., Saratoga County Sheriff's Office, Ballston Spa, New York. Megan Marie McMains, Air Force Office of Special Investigations, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. Jerry R. Monosmith, Jr., Topeka Police Department, Topeka, Kansas. Scott Kelly Pope, Rio Rancho Police Department, Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Brandon Walter Powell, Arizona Department of Public Safety, Phoenix, Arizona. Colin P.B. Reagan, Wyoming County Sheriff's Office, Warsaw, New York. Justin W. Shaw, Indiana Borough Police Department, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Georgios Sakaraglu, Naval Criminal Investigative Service, Quantico, Virginia. Cody W. Stromberg, Herman City Police Department, Herman, Utah. James Sutherland, Cambridgeshire Constabulary, Cambridge, United Kingdom. Chan Karukrata Tang, General Department of Immigration, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. William Warrow, Louisville Police Department, Louisville, Texas. Brian D. Weir, Trumbull Police Department, Trumbull, Connecticut. Timothy S. Whitney, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Hillsborough, Missouri. Kyle R. Wingate, Lincoln Police Department, Lincoln, Rhode Island. And our class counselor, Greg Michelli, Federal Bureau of Investigation. And now our final section, Section E representative, Joseph Malongo Wahiwa, Brea Police Department, Brea, California. Omar Anabi, Los Angeles District Attorney, Bureau of Investigation, Los Angeles, California. Thomas F. Bishop, Kewaskum Police Department, Kewaskum, Wisconsin. Jeremy Bradenberg, San Bruno Police Department, San Bruno, California. Orlando J. Calvo, Chicago Police Department, Chicago, Illinois. Ira Davis, Florence Police Department, Florence, Alabama. Stephen J. Doherty, Jr., Haverhill Police Department, Haverhill, Massachusetts. James Doyle, New Jersey State Police, West Trenton, New Jersey. Joseph Andrew Edwards, Sherwood Police Department, Sherwood, Arkansas. Jiri Fiala, National Organized Crime Agency, Prague, Czech Republic. William C. Garland, West Lynn Police Department, West Lynn, Oregon. Stephen Joseph Garrix, White Hill Police Department, White Hill, Ohio. Adam R. Green, Easley Police Department, Easley, South Carolina. Sean N. Harper, Meridian Police Department, Meridian, Idaho. Mark Harris, Aldine Independent School District Police Department, Houston, Texas. Jeremy James Haynes, Kanawha County Sheriff's Office, Charleston, West Virginia. Matthew David Hurst, Cobb County Police Department, Marietta, Georgia. Tanatat Kongru Ambut, Royal Thai Police, Bangkok, Thailand. Keith Terrence Kelly Jr., Athens Clarke County Police Department, Athens, Georgia. Andrew W. Kirby, City of Northville Police Department, Northville City, Michigan. Curtis C. Lemmings, Yukon Police Department, Yukon, Oklahoma. Jay McCauley, Highland Village Police Department, Highland Village, Texas. Ryan Mellarine, St. Bernard Parish Sheriff's Office, Chalmette, Louisiana. Erin Marie Metcalf, Weymouth Police Department, Weymouth, Massachusetts. Chris Scott Mills Jr., Temple Terrace Police Department, Temple Terrace, Florida. Robert O'Brien, City of Burlington Police Department, Burlington, New Jersey. Dustin H. Parent, Guilford Police Department, Guilford, New Hampshire. Amy Lynn Parsons, Pensacola Police Department, Pensacola, Florida. Joseph Adams Petrino, San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, French Camp, California. Justin P. Pillen, Sanford Police Department, City of Sanford, Florida. Henry O. Prim, South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation, Pierre, South Dakota. Danielle D. Rementer, Delaware State Police, Dover, Delaware. Kelly Robbins, Philadelphia Police Department, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Ryan Ressler, Kenton County Police Department, Independence, Kentucky. Christopher Rowland, California Highway Patrol, Sacramento, California. Sean Sayer, San Diego State University Police Department, San Diego, California. Theodore Schwartz, Ithaca Police Department, Ithaca, New York. Kathleen Sermatovsky, Toronto Police Service, Toronto, Canada. Blake Swallow, Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office, Lafayette, Louisiana. Eric R. Stickle, Cornell University Police Department, Ithaca, New York. Christopher A. Sullivan, National City Police Department, National City, California. John M. Savek, Detroit Police Department, Detroit, Michigan. Patricia Terry Thomas, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, Los Angeles, California. Jarkko Timanen, National Bureau of Investigation, Eastern Finland Unit, Yosu, Finland. Dion T. Trotter, Cook County Sheriff's Police Department, Chicago, Illinois. Ty Allen Van Wagner, Indiana University Health Department of Public Safety, Bloomington, Indiana. Ryan Voskill, Jackson Police Department, Jackson, Wisconsin. Gabriel Seth Walls, Shadron Police Department, Shadron, Nebraska. Bradley Williams, Peachtree City Police Department, Peachtree City, Georgia. Daniel Vusta, LZPD, NRW, Duisburg, Germany. And our class counselor, Bridget M. Trella, Federal Bureau of Investigation. And finally, although he couldn't be here today, we'd like to recognize Donald William Robbins, Larimer County Sheriff's Office, Fort Collins, Colorado, as our final graduate of National Academy Session 293.
In the spirit of knowledge, courage, and integrity, I again offer our graduates, as you take knowledge and personal and professional bonds you've developed here and build on them to make the world a better place. Would everybody please stand for the benediction?
Feel better? It's a good feeling, isn't it? Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever things are true, whatever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise. Let's think on these things. Philippians 4:8. Please join me in prayer as we close the ceremony. Oh, Heavenly Father, even as we have faced challenges and accomplished much, we understand that our lives move into a new chapter now, where there will be more challenges to face and more will be demanded of us to accomplish good things. May you grace our cover us with our anxieties of fear so that we are strong and encouraged about the future. Give us courage to face the challenges by carving out a place where we might live in peace in our hearts. Walk with us now, Lord, and protect us, and hold our hand as we are the protectors of the people. May your Spirit guide us as we unfold the next chapters of our lives, and may this celebration reflect the blessings that we find in knowing and loving you, for this is a day that you have made. May God bless you. May God shine his face upon you, and may God have mercy on us all. Amen.
This concludes today's ceremonies. I ask you to remain standing as the graduates of 293 are played out by the DC Pipe and Drums. And let's give them one final applause. Thank you very much.